What if I told you she didn't break you? She uncovered you. Let that sink in. The pain you're feeling, the hollowness, the punch to the gut every time she crosses your mind isn't proof that you lost something irreplaceable. It's proof that you gave everything. Proof you were all in. Now that she's gone, your mind is scrambling to piece together the wreckage. But here's the truth. You didn't lose her. You lost the illusion of who she was. And that's your liberation. She didn't destroy you. She exposed you, not as weak, but as the man who hid behind masks to keep her. The nice guy, the fixer, the one who always reached out first, who twisted himself into enough. What's left now is the real you. And he has two choices. Drown in the memory of someone who walked away. Evolve into someone she'll never reach again. This isn't a plea for help. It's a battle cry. This is where you stop waiting for closure, for text that'll never come, for a second chance that would only stunt your growth. She made her choice. Let her live with it. Now, you're becoming a man so stoic, so composed, so unshakable that your silence will echo louder than your words ever could. You don't win by proving her wrong. You win by proving yourself right, by becoming dangerous again, focused, detached, untouchable. The kind of man who enters a room and commands it without saying a word. That starts now. 1. The illusion of loss. Let's be clear. You didn't lose her. You lost the fantasy of who you wanted her to be. The woman who'd stand by you. The one you defended when others doubted her. But she was never that person. She was a mirror of your hope, not your reality. Now you're here, dissecting texts, asking, what did I do wrong? But the real question is, what did you ignore? What red flags did you excuse? What lines did you cross just to keep someone already leaving? The pain isn't from loss. It's from clarity. You're not broken. You're detoxing from the lie that she was the one. Stoicism says, we suffer more in imagination than reality. You dreamed of a future with someone who wasn't even present. Now the illusion is gone, and the truth remains. She didn't change. She just stopped pretending. You don't need her back. You need your self-respect. Close the book on who you thought she was. Let her regret in silence. Let her wonder how you became so cold, so unstoppable. Your healing begins when the illusion ends. 2. Pain is proof you felt, not that you failed. This pain, it means you showed up. You loved fiercely. That's not weakness. It's strength. Don't let bitterness steal your power. You gave her your heart. Don't give her your identity. The Stoics knew. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond. You were hurt. Fine. Now use it. Turn pain into discipline, into progress so undeniable she'll feel it in your absence. Don't numb it. Don't drown it in distractions. Sit with it. Let it carve you into someone wiser. This pain is temporary, but the man you build from it, he's forever. One day, you'll see. This was the start of your greatest chapter. The moment you stopped begging to be chosen and started choosing yourself. 3. Emotional control is the ultimate revenge. Let's be brutally honest. Begging doesn't bring her back. It just proves she was right to leave. Every desperate text, every unanswered call, every emotional outburst only confirms her power over you. But the moment you go silent, the moment you stop reacting, that's when her mind starts racing. Because silence is punishment. Emotional control is power. You want revenge? Forget sad quotes. Forget jealousy games. Just become unshakable. The man who doesn't flinch at loss, who can't be rattled, That man terrifies her. He's the one she expected to crumble. But instead, he vanished into progress. He didn't cry, he calculated. He didn't chase, he chose himself. Stoicism teaches this. A stoic man isn't emotionless. He just refuses to be ruled by emotion. He feels pain but doesn't act from it. He sees disappointment but doesn't let it steer him. He knows every reaction is a negotiation of power, and silence is the only response that can't be twisted, misread, or used against him. Let her wonder. Let her stalk your socials and find nothing. No cryptic posts, no emotional leaks. Just a man building, focused, detached. That's how you flip the script. That's how you become unforgettable, not by screaming your worth, but by walking away like you finally remembered it. Control yourself, and you control the outcome. Lose yourself, and you hand her the narrative. You want closure? Become so cold, so calm, so collected that she can't fathom how you moved on so fast. Not because someone else came along, but because you mastered yourself. If you're done handing your power to people who didn't earn it, if you're ready to be untouchable, comment below. My silence is strength, not surrender. 4. You were the prize. She just couldn't see it. Flip the script. This whole time, you've been asking, why wasn't I enough for her? Wrong question. The real question is, was she ever enough for you? You gave. You supported. You stayed loyal when it wasn't easy. You loved her through her moods, her doubts, her drama. And what did you get? Breadcrumbs, inconsistency, maybe even betrayal. And somehow, you convinced yourself she was the prize. No, you were the one with depth, the one who stood firm when things got rough, the one who tried. And the real pain isn't that she left, it's that she never even realized what she had. But that's not your loss. That's her blindness. And one day, that blindness becomes her burden. Most people don't recognize value until it's gone. When you were available, she took you for granted. But the moment you shift, the moment you start building, stop answering, that's when regret creeps in. That's when she thinks, damn, I lost someone rare. By then, it's too late. Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You can't control her perception, but you can control your path. And once you see yourself as the prize, everything changes. You don't chase. You don't explain. You attract. The moment you truly believe you were the gift in that relationship, not her, you stop settling. You stop shrinking. You stop waiting for others to validate your worth. Her failure to see your value doesn't make you worthless. It makes her short-sighted. And when you rise above this, when you become the man you were meant to be, she'll remember you every time she meets someone who isn't you. If you're done doubting your worth, if you're ready to see yourself clearly, comment below. I am the prize with or without her. 5. Detachment is magnetic. Let's be brutally honest. Neediness repels. Detachment attracts. The harder you chased her, the further she pulled away. The more you begged, explained, or tried to fix things, the more invisible you became. Not because you weren't good enough, but because desperation has a scent, and nothing kills attraction faster than a man who can't walk away. But the moment you detach, everything shifts. When you stop reacting, stop proving your worth, stop orbiting her world, that's when she starts wondering. That's when she checks your stories, lingers on your profile, or sends that just checking in text. Why? Because you became unpredictable. She's no longer sure if she was ever the center of your universe. Detachment isn't pretending not to care. It's realizing her validation means nothing if you've already validated yourself. It's freedom from obsession. It's peace without permission. The Stoics lived by this. To desire something too much is to become its slave. When you're detached, you're not cold, you're in control. And that's what makes it magnetic. It forces her to question her grip on you. When you no longer react, no longer chase, she starts missing the version of you that needed her. But by then, that man is gone. So stop posting for her. Stop waiting for her name to light up your phone. Go ghost. Build so quietly she hears about your success through whispers. That's power. That's real control. If you're done chasing what no longer serves you, if you're ready to be the gravity instead of the orbit, comment below. My detachment is my power. 6. Don't compete. Elevate. You keep asking, did she leave me for someone better? Is he taller? Richer? Funnier? Every time you compare yourself to another man, you shrink your own value. Stop. That's not stoic. That's not masculine. That's emotional submission disguised as self-reflection. Here's the truth. You don't compete with another man. You compete with who you were yesterday. That's the only battlefield that matters. Because the version of you she left behind, that man is dead. In his place stands someone sharper, colder, and unshakable. A man who no longer seeks validation from anyone, least of all someone who threw him away like a temporary fix. Elevation isn't about proving you're better than the guy she's with now. It's about becoming so much more that even you wouldn't recognize the old you. Stoicism isn't ego. It's mastery of mind, discipline, and self. The Stoic doesn't compete. He rises, silently, relentlessly. And here's the irony. When you elevate, when you lock in, cut the noise, and build your life brick by brick, people circle back, including her. But by then, you're in a different league. Unreachable, unbothered. You don't win her back by outdoing the next man. You win by no longer needing to play the game. Real men don't prove, they evolve. And once you're in your lane, you realize there is no competition because no one else is you. No one else has your energy, your focus, your scars. That's your edge. Use it. If you're done measuring yourself against people who were never on your level, if you're ready to outgrow the version of you that begged for approval, comment below. I elevate. I don't compete. 7. Turn rejection into redirection. Rejection hurts. No sugarcoating. It's a blow to the ego, a crack in your confidence, a screaming no when you thought you were enough. But here's the twist. Rejection isn't the end. It's a redirection. It's life ripping you away from what would have drained you slowly. It's the universe saying, this isn't where you thrive. And once you stop taking it personally, you see it for what it really is, a gift in disguise. She didn't ruin your path. She revealed it. That heartbreak? That was your wake-up call. That silence after she left? That was the space you needed to hear your own voice again. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in chaos. Rejection lights a fire in you that nothing else can. Not because she left, but because you remembered who you were before you tried to be what she wanted. The Stoics knew. External events don't define us. Only our response does. Rejection is neutral. What makes it powerful or poisonous is how you carry it. You can use it to justify bitterness, or you can use it as fuel to rebuild yourself into someone even you would chase. The choice is yours. Look at the greats, the kings, the legends. Most were forged in rejection's fire. the job they didn't get, the woman who walked out, the failure that nearly broke them. But instead of folding, they used it as momentum. Because real power doesn't come from being chosen. It comes from choosing yourself after being overlooked. So let her go. Let the door close. Let the silence echo. And use it, not to prove her wrong, but to prove yourself right. That you were never meant to stay where you weren't seen. If you're done begging for opportunities that weren't yours, if you're ready to let rejection fuel your rebirth, comment below. Her rejection redirected me to greatness.